Hey guys, Supersonic123 aka John here. Welcome to episode number 5 of the Milan career mode. Only 2 games for you guys in today's episode, but one of them is a big one. The first one though, maybe not as big. We go away to face Kiev Verona in the city of Verona, which is a city known for Romeo and Juliet and not much else. For those who don't know, the play was set in. Anyway, we are, as you see, still the joint best defensive team in the league, so it shows you that just like in FIFA 16, all my times I played the game, and my Everton career mode is included in this as well, we've been a good defensive team who just couldn't score goals. I mean, we can score goals in this Milan team. We saw, what was it, 1 or 2 episodes ago, 5-1 against Sassuolo and 3-1 against Lazio, so scoring goals clearly isn't much of a problem for us. But first chance comes here after half an hour. Ball corner's swung in towards Romagnoli, he heads over the bar, and then Suso picks up the ball here, turns inside into the centre, sees the run of Mbanyang, picks out Mbanyang. Mbanyang shoots, but it's saved by Sorrentino in the Verona goal, and he ends up catching it as well. So it would be Kiev 0, Milan 0 at half time. Into the second half, then a corner for Kiev Verona, swung in by Jonathan de Guzman, who wears the number 1 jersey for Kiev Verona, even though that's a goalkeeper only, very much. And for the final chance of the game, Kuchko would find Bacca, but the shot would be saved by Sorrentino. So in one of the poorest games in the series so far, it finishes Kiev Verona 0, Milan 0. But you've seen how long the video is, not as being the Juventus game's a cracker, and yes, that is the game Milan against Juventus, and it is going to be a live game. It is a live game, because I know, because I've commentated over it. We get an international management offer from Canada. I would consider doing them. I stolen the offer. Let me know, because if I don't do Canada or one of these smaller nations and try and build them up to a big nation, I'll end up waiting out for the Italy job. So let me know what you guys think. So anyway, I'm just going to leave you here as I leave you with my live commentary for this Milan Juventus game at the San Siro in Serie A. This is one of the biggest games of the season, guys. We face Juventus, who have won, 4 Serie A titles in a row? 5, I think. 5 Serie A titles in a row, that's it. Yeah, I just counted them on my hand. The biggest team in Italy right now, without any doubt. We're facing them here at the San Siro. The crowd's in full voice. It's a fantastic atmosphere. I can't wait to get into this. Now guys, I am doing what you might consider to be a mistake, because I've put a lot of faith in our young French winger, David Pinot. I've started him in this game, and you might be wondering why did you do that? Well, my answer for that is I'm just putting my faith in him. It was youth that won this game for Milan in real life. Milan won this game 1-0 in real life because of a goal from Locatelli, who's on the bench. As you see, number 26, David Pinot, the 5-star skiller Frenchman, who could potentially be rapid at some point, he is playing on the right-hand side instead of Sousa, who's on the bench. The reason I'm starting him, I'm just putting my faith in the young man. You see him just there. I think he'll do a job for us. As for the Juventus team, well, we're going to see that in a second. I'm assuming it's going to be the 3 in the back formation we saw them playing against us in the Supercoppa. And yeah, it is the 3 at the back. Chiellini, Bonacci, Barzagli. Well, they're playing Bonacci instead of Bonucci, which is interesting, but it's still going to be a very tough defence to beat. It's going to be very back at Pellegrini. Could we get a chance straight away? Pellegrini, right foot shot. Just goes wide the post into the side netting. Close, so it was a chance for us. And Buffon's giving it away. It's Bacca. Saved by Buffon. Bacca again, into the box. Is that a foul on Pellegrini there? I'm going to have to check that one again. As the ball comes in here towards, I believe that's Pellegrini. Oh, it's Pinot, the diminutive Frenchman. I don't think Pjanic makes contact with the ball there. Let's look at it from the other side. I think Pjanic just about makes contact with the ball there. That stops it being a penalty. Alexandro, bombing down the wing. Up against Rugani, his former teammate. Into Asamoah. Asamoah finds Cuadrado. He's been taken down. It's a foul according to the referee. Play on. Dybala. Saved by Donnarumma. Kuchka with the excellent tackle. Finds Mbanyang. Got in time to his right foot. Cross in. Bacca. Headed away by Chiellini. Mbanyang again. Mbanyang towards Pino. Bacca. Off the bar. Buffon was baffled by that one. And Bacca hits off the bar to nearly make it Milan 1, Juventus 0. Gonna have to look at that one again, guys. Bacca goes towards it, stretches out that left foot to almost an inhuman degree. Look at how stretched his left foot is. Gets contact on. I think it comes off Chiellini. Bounces up. Buffon's beaten completely. Hits the bar. So free kick here. Bonaventure is going to take it a bit far. We're going to go for the driven free kick in this one. Goes right wide of the post in the end. Just about though. It's half time, guys. Milan 0, Juventus 0. Been a pretty tight first half. Not a lot of open chance for either team. Aside from that Bacca chance, maybe when he hit the bar. Aside from that, though, it's 0-0 at half time. Hopefully the second half will be better. Just the one shot for Juventus, guys, whereas we've had quite a few. Alexandro's whizzed past De Chilio there into Higuain. Got our defence back. Pellegrini blocks. Comes to Alexandro. Pjanic. Higuain! Wide. Higuain into Sturaro. Tries to go past Romagnoli. Romagnoli intercepts. But it's come to Cuadrado. Sturaro. Dybala. He's got past his man. Got that back in towards the penalty area. Headed away to Pjanic. Marchisio goes inside Romagnoli, shoots, scores. It's Claudio Marchisio. It's Milan 0, Juventus 1. And we've been set back for the first time in the game. Juventus' best chance of the game, the first clear opportunity of the game, and they're 1-0 up. So that just shows the ruthless nature of football these days. Excellent finish from Marchisio in the end. We're going to have to come back from a 1-0 deficit now. Alexandro goes around De Chilio once again. He's been creamed a few times in this game, De Chilio. Alexandro goes inside. Dybala! I was certain that was going to be 2-0, but he hits it wide just about. Going to cut inside. Antonelli, he's still going. Antonelli! Romagnoli! Oh, it's just saved by Buffon. Goes behind. It was just hanging there for a couple of seconds. Somebody could have put it into the back of the empty net, but nobody did. And it's still 1-0 to Juventus. Pjanic, he's robbed that off to Chilio. Higuain. Donnarumma saves. Catches. We can't afford to concede another goal. A second would seal the 3 points for Juventus. Guys, we have to get this forward now. 2 minutes of added time. We're only going to have one attack realistically. Bonaventura into Antonelli. Mbanyang. Cut inside. Mbanyang. Belotti. No! Marchisio. Sturaro gets it. That's full time, guys. It's Milan 0, Juventus 1. I am furious. I'm not going to put it any other way. Furious. That was such an unlucky game for us. Marchisio with that toe poke finish just steals the 3 points for Juventus. I mean, so many opportunities we could have had. I mean, we hit the bar earlier in the game. So many opportunities. I'm piping mad right now that we lost this game, but we have, and we're going to have to deal with it. We were easily the better side in the first half. Juventus had a lot more going for them in the second half. Plus, throughout the game, they just dominated in terms of possession. We were just able to let them sit back, to be honest. Or we sit back and let Juventus come on to us, which might have invited pressure, but in the end, they were only able to get the one, so I suppose that kind of worked.
Well, so disappointing there to lose 1-0 against Juventus, and that leaves us in 8th place in the league, which is a bit worse than we were before in the European places, but only a couple of points off them anyway. So that's that for today's episode, guys. I see the player training here with David Pinot going up to 62 overall. In the next episode of this series, we do take on Genoa away, Pescara, and Palermo. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for that next episode very soon.